I think one of the best things about Smith is that it's part of the University of Maryland, which is a really vibrant campus. I had the opportunity to go to a basketball game, which was a lot of fun. The school is absolutely beautiful. The facilities are great, all the classrooms, our workspace.
Is it yours?
I think it's mine. So it really is conducive to succeeding in the classroom and doing your research.
In terms of facilities, we can see that we have two big PhD offices, and each of them can hold up to 50 PhD students in there. And then we also have a couple of small teaching rooms for the PhD who is currently teaching in the current semester. And then we also have a discussion room, and we also have a kitchen for PhD. It's very convenient.
And we're really proud of the space that we've got available to us.
I really like the collegial environment, the opportunity to interact both with other students, as well as kind of an open door policy that a lot of the faculty have.
I think what I like best is the cross-pollination of ideas. I'm working with people of all different backgrounds and disciplines.
I think one of the most advantage of this program is the friendly environment, that you can feel it the first day you actually step in.
Actually, I picked Smith for a couple of reasons. And the first one, of course, is the reputation and ranking of our Smith research.
It's known for just having very, very famous scholars here, people who are very productive in research.
Do you really feel like all the faculty want to see you succeed?
I think the one thing I like best is that I'm around a lot of really smart people. And by being around those people, you feel challenged and you feel ready to really rise to their expectations, which are high.
I can't say enough good things about my advisors.
They have an open door policy, and they're very approachable.
I get paid to read. I mean, is there a cooler job than that?
What I like the best about the Smith PhD program is that they have very high expectations of us. But along with those expectations are also the resources and the support necessary to achieve those goals that both the Smith faculty and I have set for myself.
It's probably one of the best stipends on the market. I don't know if it's the best, but one of the top stipends of all business schools out there.
When I visited Smith for the first time, I was really impressed with the dedication to the PhD program that the Smith School had compared to some other schools I had looked at. And you can just tell that the faculty, the administration, they're really dedicated to the success of their PhD students.
They take the time to mentor you, to teach you skills, to help you understand really how to be an effective scholar. And the student walks away feeling confident in his or her abilities to read, to write, to analyze data, to teach, and to present research.
I get to work with a lot of different faculty, get exposed to their unique research strengths.
I found two good advisors actually. You can just walk and stop by whenever you want, talk about your stuff.
Each faculty member really takes an interest in every student, takes time out of their day to talk to you, to see where you're at with your research, with ideas, with other classes. So you really feel like you're being mentored and just encouraged.
I've worked primarily with Gilad. He's been my advisor throughout the program, basically since day one.
I can see the connection. I think there's some relevance there, but I don't want you to...
One of Gilad's strengths is that he's a very well-known methodologist, and I really credit him for having developed that knowledge, and now I feel confident in using those methods, and junior students have actually approached me and asked me to pass that knowledge on to them.
Demand, how does the mechanism work?
That's a great question, and actually the mechanisms of the job demands resources model is one of the hallmarks in explaining how demands versus resources affect you.
I think when you become a researcher in a field like management and organization, or in general as a PhD, you learn to develop a thick skin, and you start to realize that the criticism is constructive because it's really aiming to help your ideas improve. It's really there to make your writing stronger and better and clearer.
I really benefit this relationship with the professors. And once I became a senior student, and I was assigned as a mentor for new students coming to the program. And I feel excited because I feel that I grew up a little bit and I can share my experience to new students.
So when I first came in as a first year, I was interested in studying expatriates and how do people sort of manage a cross-cultural experience. And so it started with an idea within the first week, and it just continued to be developed through different mediums. And So now that it's my third year and almost 100 drafts later, the paper has been accepted to the Academy of Management Review, which is an A-journal theory journal in our field.
A term paper that I wrote for a professor in a class, at the end of the semester she came to me and said, you know, this is a pretty good idea, I think you might be onto something. Do you mind if I join up with you and co-author this paper with you? And again, allowed me to take the lead with that, but showed some confidence in me and my ideas and my potential. It's called That's Our Turf, Identity Domains and Competitive Dynamics.
I did 4 years in consulting before coming to a PhD program. I'm a little biased. I think our research should be applied. I think it should be applicable, and I think it should be relevant and timely.
I've never felt that we were lacking in anything. I've never felt that anyone was getting any better of an education or mentoring opportunity or a PhD experience than I was. I think Smith certainly stands toe-to-toe and head-to-head with anyone out there.
It's a great school because I feel like I'm in a big family here.
It's better to have also some fun, some social life, because we are talking about 4 or 5 years of your life, and you definitely need that.
I think this is a terrific place, and if it's the right fit for you, I think that you can really flourish and thrive the way I and other students have.
Actually, I've had 3 A-journal publications so far, and I count myself very lucky to have those.
I think the best part about the PhD program is this emphasis on just thinking of ideas. So we're essentially paid to think, and it's a really cool experience.
I knew as soon as I made the decision to come here that this was not just a place that was going to make me a really strong and well-trained researcher, but a place where I would fit. This place rocks.
The Robert H. Smith School of Business. Impact starts here.